Take advantage of the Boxing King media discount at BYD Sheffield. You can get this amazing car for £269 per month with a £269 deposit. Details in the description.
Boxing King media powered by BYD. Fresh lip balm, fresh face cream. I don't know what aftershave you're wearing, but it smells good. He's there. Shadow boxing back in there. Back after a while. Tunde, go on. Keep going, because I love it. I was waiting for it as well.
You don't want to get him too much. You just get him the shoulder, throw the uppercut, catch, pull, take that.
The first thing I want to know is what aftershave you're wearing, because that smells good.
Nah, we can't be giving away the secrets, man. Cannot be giving away the secret. I can't be, that means you be rolling up to the same place smelling like me. I can't be having that.
Is it from the UK, that?
No. Look, if I start breaking down, give me your camera. Let's start breaking down. Once I start breaking down the regions and the countries, it just narrows the search, and then you know what I'm wearing, and you find out where I'm wearing it from, who I'm buying it from. But
you got an incredible shine on as well. You know, the lip balm, the face glow. What about? Can you share that?
Energy goes where energy flows, brother. You know this. Still keeping the same energy as I did when I started this sport many years ago. I love boxing. Boxing is my life. I love everything about the sport. I love the fighters. I love the occasions, the press conferences, the public workouts. I love the people in boxing. Even if you have arguments with them at times, you know, it's all one big fraternity. It's all one big family, and I don't know where I would be without boxing.
You've not aged either at all. You know, when I think of the first time I saw you on the screen, you look exactly the same.
I don't know. I'm sure I'm getting a bit older. A couple grey hairs are coming nowadays, but I think I don't stress. You know, I'm a spiritual man, and I just believe that it's going to be what it's going to be. You know, we just have to just work through it. Try to be happy, man. Be happy. That's the key. Always smile. I mean, you see our gym. We're always joking. We're always, you know, and some people sometimes mistake that for us not doing our job properly. We just do our job with a smile on the face, and I feel that keeps your aura. That keeps your look. That keeps, you know, you get some bad news, it ages people. I got some friends, they don't look like what they're supposed to, because they're allowing themselves to be dragged down by negative news or negative talk. And we know that life is polarity. I've said this over and over again. You know, you got to take the good with the bad, the ups with the downs, the left with the rights. And that's it, really. I just try to stay on the right side, the positive side, the happy side.
Fair play to you, Tunde. Your young lad, Joel Kadua, fighting in his 8th fight. A first proper step up, I'd say, it's fair to say. Not an easy fight. But the first thing I want to talk about is his dance moves, because I just said to him there, when I see him, the first thing that comes to my mind is him and Anthony Yard grinding against punch bags.
I don't know about grinding, but...
They were grinding. The videos I saw the other day, Anthony Yard was literally like groping the bag.
I don't know. I tried to switch off my social media Mondays to Fridays, so I don't really see a lot of the stuff what these guys post, because I'm there. But one thing about Joe, he can't dance. Joe, you're there, bro. He's looking at me. You can't dance, bro. You can't dance. You can't dance. Yeah, listen. You see, he's even got me.
These lot, yeah, they just hate on my dancing, but I can dance. Like everyone,
you can dance, but it's not in the right beat.
Yeah, so I can.
The tune is playing.
You heard the first thing you said is I can dance.
No, I never said you.
You just said I can dance.
No, I said you cannot dance.
No, you didn't say that. You didn't say that.
No, you definitely said you can't.
I said you can't dance. Don't try, bro. You trying to gas yourself.
I can dance, man.
This guy, the beat will go one way and Joe will go another way. So many people message me like, bro, you need to teach Joe how to dance. But he's in his own vibe, he's in his own world, and it's in tune to him.
I was suggesting to him to walk out to Night Nurse.
Yeah, that'd be a good tune. This guy, you know what? He's like a young man, but he's got an old soul. You'd be surprised at the tunes what he plays when he's training, when he's in the dressing room. for fights. Even James Cook had to turn his neck like, oh look, what you playing? You playing my tune. This is James. You know, James is an old veteran. But it goes with his character. You know,
Who controls the music in the gym? He's got a lot of big personalities there.
Anthony Yard. As soon as he comes in, bro, Andy just starts playing, bro. He just locks everyone.
Music, yeah. As soon as Ant comes in,
He just locks
it's
everyone.
switched up to his music.
Yeah. And Ant is the master. Ant controls the whole vibe and energy of the gym. But we're just a happy family, man. We just train and you know, we train extremely hard, and I feel like the balance is the fact that we will joke.
I just said to him earlier about, you know, pressure to get a knockout win because he's had no knockouts yet. So do you want to see that from him, or are you happy just for him to entertain?
Listen, they set it up there tonight. They've heard all the stories about the gym, and it's like I say, you know, box rec is a liar. Box rec is a liar. If there's fighters and trainers looking at box rec and thinking, yeah, this is how it's gonna be, it's a total liar. I can only speak for Joe because I'm with him every day. I know what he can do, and I'm saying that if you look at the guys where he's fought, then they're known survivors, and often in boxing, the journeymen are harder to stop than people that come to have a fight. So you know, my calculation is, I know Joe can do 10, 12 rounds already at this embryonic stage of his career. But he needs someone to come and have a fight. Now, Lloyd Jermaine is a good opponent for him, trained by former world champion Lee Selby. So I know Lee is going to want to put Lee's going to want to test himself against me in terms of his training ability. But when it's all said and done, it's the fighters. And I feel like for Joe, you're going to see something now. You're going to see why the journeymen don't want to, they only want to pick 4 to 6 rounds against him, and they don't want to fight. They don't want to fight him after they taste the first punch. I feel when you got someone coming to Joe, you're going to see how tough this kid is. I haven't spoke much about Joe, but he is only secondary, in my opinion, in terms of work ethic and pure energy and focus to Anthony Yard, who I've ever trained. You know, that's high praises for Joe, and maybe that puts a lot of pressure on his shoulders. But I know what I know. I've been in this game a long time, and it's not about putting him, you know, in comparison to any fighter. What it's about is the right steps at the right time. And I feel like this fight is a fight where Joe is going to show out on this fight here and could end up stealing this whole show.
I wish him all the best and look forward to seeing how this young man performs on Saturday. The other thing I wanted to speak to you about, because I was reading a lot of the stuff on the way down to London. You spoke to me about it a few weeks ago, the trilogy fight, you wanted it to happen, and now it's been confirmed. So,
You know, I it was going to happen.
yeah, but tell me, the cynics are saying, why is it needed? So you tell me, why is that fight needed? Because a lot of people's opinion, the second fight was a conclusive ending.
Yeah, but I mean, listen, I'll go by what you just said, conclusive ending. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. So there's no conclusion. Both men can boast a victory over the other. And the only way to settle that is to have a trilogy. And as we've seen, it's a real trilogy. It's not a Tyson Fury, Derek Chisora trilogy where the same man's won all the fights. They both can claim 1-1. And there's no way me or Anthony's taking this fight lightly. I know Pat Barrett. I know this guy is not gonna want to just lay down and accept that another guy's fighter is better than his fighter. It's the massive stage, probably one of the biggest cards this country's seen in 30 years since the fathers was going at it. So I feel like it's the right fight, and we can settle the score once and for all.
Been looking forward to that, and obviously Frank Warren is involved in the promotion of that fight. So I want to ask you about the relationship with Frank now and yourself and Anthony Yard.
Say that again, sir.
I want to ask you about the relationship between the three of you, yourself, Frank Warren and Anthony Yard.
You got to remember that, again, we've never spoke. I've always called Frank is Frankie Blue Eyes. That's my guy. Like, he's all, you know, I've always, and it really did upset me this last year or so, or over a year, that I can't send a joke or Frank send a joke to me. you know, because from my standpoint, one life is too short to be arguing over money, because ultimately that's where all the arguments stem from in boxing, whether someone don't want to pay another person and everything. But my thing is that never let that come between a friendship, a good friendship, you know. And Frank has done a lot of things for me, a lot of things for my family that I will never forget. I don't care what promoter I'm ever with, I will always say that this guy has helped my family, Frank Warren. And as of now, we're all talking again. You know, everybody's talking. You know, pick up the phone to Frank. It's great, man. It's great, and I feel like it's relaxed everything. You know, the fact that we can still talk and still, you know, speak on certain things and certain levels. But myself, Frank, Anthony, it's all rosy.
It's good to hear that. It's good to hear that, because I know Frank, the way he spoke about Anthony, it seemed like it was from the heart. It wasn't like a business type of conversation. But promotionally wise,
can I just say, when he's talking about Frank and Anthony, he's talking about me, because there is no Ant without me. So and there's no me without Anthony. So when Frank is talking about Anthony, please do not try to, you know, disassociate Tunde Ajayi, because, and I have to say that because, you know, it was me and Ant. You know, I'm the trainer, I'm the manager. I took Ant to meet Frank. That was how the relationship started, and we've all become one. Obviously, Ant's his own man, so I don't want to say that, but believe me, Frank was upset that we wasn't talking as well. You know, and yeah, I think now everything is we can speak again.
Can I compare your relationship with Anthony to maybe how Brendan Ingle and Nazim Hamed?
1,000,000%. It could even be closer than that. I'm being honest with you, because me and Ant,
Till death.
listen, man. Me and Ant is just different. It's not like you can put certain relationships into words, but the way I have respect for Anthony, the way he respects me, the love that I have for Anthony, the love I hope that he has for me, that I know he has for me. It's fairy tale stuff, you know, especially from the environments where we're coming from, where you see, and not even just where we're coming from, just life in general. You know, fighters lose fights, they blame trainers, you know, they move on, you know, and the fact that me and Anthony have managed to stay together, our relationship has always grown stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. Till now, we're just a rock. We're just a rock.
Just one last question before the Diddy jokes come in. Is it like a brotherly relationship or like a father figure?
I don't know, you have to ask Ant about that.
Are you like a father figure to him or like a big brother?
Well, Ant would say that. I feel Ant would say that. You know, for me, Ant is like my father. The way he talks to me, if you see in the gym, everyone witnesses it. You know, and it's so funny because, you know, when Ant first come, when he was like 19 years old or so, you know, I was always the talker. I was always the one teaching, preaching. And as he's grown up, as he's developed as a human being, as he's been through experiences that I haven't been through, because that's what it's, remember, life is experiences, and sometimes it's, as Ant has always told me, it's not about age, it's about your experiences. And he's had a lot, like he's experienced death, close quarters, you know, other things, going into all different areas and facets of life. And I feel that's why I'm humble enough to be taught by a younger person, and then he's humble enough to be taught by an older person. So I think it's a two-way relationship. But in terms of how we view each other, I just think we view each other as two souls that work together.
I like that. That's beautifully put. When do you start camp with Devin Haney? And is he training in the UK or are you going to America?
Yeah. That's, you have to ask Bill Haney that at Dev, because these men, I've known them for years. Yeah, as everyone knows. To talk, you know, Bill is a silent assassin. I like to call it the silent mastermind. You know, Bill don't give no warning. Bill's like, yo, you coming? Yeah, I got you 2 tickets. Boom. That's it. That's how it goes. There's no, like, you ain't gonna be able to read Bill Haney and Devin Haney. They have done things their own way. What they know with me is that I'm on call 24/7. Me and Annie are on call because Ant goes, I'm going where Ant going and Ant's coming where I'm going. So it's beautiful. It's been that way from the beginning, and I'm sure their fight is in May, our fight is in April, and then there's another scheduled fight. But let's take one fight at a time. So we'll see.
Quick prediction from you: Daniel Dubois, Joseph Parker. Who wins that fight?
Very, very good fight. Very, very good fight. If I was a betting man, which I'm not, I'm gonna go with Daniel Dubois. But I just cannot rule out Joseph Parker. I can't. The guy's gone in there. He's beat Ziliang Zangbang. He's beat Deontay Wilder. 2 danger men in the heavyweight division. He's having, what do they call it, Indian summer? Why can't it be a Nigerian summer? Why does it have to be an Indian summer? Why can't it be having a Nigerian summer? He's having a Nigerian summer. And I feel that I know my brother Don Giles is not going to be taking this fight lightly. I know Daniel was born to be a fighter. His trajectory is amazing right now, but then the same could be said for Joseph Parker. So I'm saying it's a 50-50 fight.
This is the last question for you. I got some really good content yesterday with Johnny Nelson and Junior Witter talking about the Junior Witter. Yeah, He's still about. He's got a book coming out as well called
Junior. I see him on what was it? Judge Judy or one of them thing there. I remember seeing him on one of them court business, the court shows. He was on one of them long time ago, yeah.
Coming out called The Avoided, which is coming out in a few months, which will be an interesting read. But him and Johnny were talking about the smelliest person in the gym. And apparently Junior's nickname was Stinky because his clothes used to stink. So I'm going to put you in the spot. One of your fighters is next year. But who's been the worst experience for you in the gym from all the fighters you worked with? Unhygienic or maybe who?
Bro, you attract what you are. No stinky man can't come around me. No stinky man can't. I would not chase stinky bro. If you smell me, every day we walk in the gym. What do we do to each other? Everyone we go like.
We have a smelling competition.
We go like this.
Or whoever smells the best.
Whoever smells the best
wins.
Well, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I can't lie.
I'm not gonna lie.
And always wins though. He's got some exclusive joints.
Yeah. And does the mixture thing. The mixture thing. So
I can't lie. You've been coming.
Nah, today.
Recently though.
Bro, I'm telling you.
It's good today. I don't know what he's wearing.
I know which one he's wearing today, but I smell better. Being honest.
What's he wearing?
Yeah. No, wait.
I'm not gonna tell you.
From the time that you asked what's he wearing, you know it ain't better than mine. It ain't better than but bro, yeah, but I've never had it. Look at the fighters I've been with. Daniel Dubois, Caroline was even in the gym, Craig Richards, Anthony Yarde, O'Hara Davis, Adam Azim, Hassan Azim. It's all good use that are with me, good smelling use. So we don't have no stinker. I know Sheffield, these men there, you're not built like us. No. London guys have to smell fresh all the time. So it's all good. It's all fun.
Tunde, pleasure speaking to you. All the best Saturday and in the coming months. Thank you.
It's not about motivation. Winners need discipline. Wake up and win today. Discipline comes from within.